Hello, welcome, bien bonjour. In this video, what I'm explaining here, it's what you will receive the first day as baker. So it means that this version will be improved in the coming weeks based on how many hours I will be able to code and recycle and clean. But here's what you receive anyway if you are a baker of this campaign. So you receive a zip, and this zip allow you to have the Unity version and the listening sound version here that work. It's both two applications that work together. This one will track the sound of Windows based on the process of WoW. So basically you just launch the application, it will detect and you say yes and ta-da. This one, to make it work, you just need to click here and it starts fishing over there. If you are a bit afraid of injecting input, click on this one because it will use injecting to Windows and not the application. So here it's injecting in WoW, here it's injecting in Windows. As you can see, meaning that if you use Windows, you cannot use your computer anymore. You just need to let him work because he will use your keyboard and your mouse. So just go sleep, go eat, do whatever you want. So for the demo here, I will let it run in fake input. Here, the horizontal, it's because you want, if I do this, for example, you will see that it will click on small zone here. As you can see, it's stretched down the zone, okay? And here it's to be able to select where it will click. So as you can see here, I ask him to click on the bottom. If I do that, it will click on the top of the application. And in the middle, it will be around the place where the stuff is. So put your camera in this angle, like this, up, to be able to click on the zone. And based on, calibrate the stuff. Up. This part over there, set time Windows focus, is because when you go from one Windows to another, you need to wait a bit that he is really focusing the stuff. So you can not do it like this. So it also means that if you have 20 accounts, you will have plenty of accounts that will not fish because there is a time between switching, between clicking and stuff like this. So for 1, 2, 3, 4 accounts, it works really well. But if you have more, you will need to play with that. Number of click. Remember that more you click, more you are detected by WoW and more you could be banned. So try to have less click, but enough to be able to click on the fishing pool, fishing stuff. Time between click, it's how many times you let the game to understand that you click, because if you go too fast, he will not understand all your input. Mouse pressing, it's set to 0, but if you want the mouse to click a long time, but don't forget that if you click a long time, you risk the camera to move. In the next version, you can set a view and ask to come back to the view. So in this version, you don't have it. And yeah. Here, what happened is that it's a control board. So basically, it allows you to jump, for example, to check which is one, like this. It allows you to roar. So it's just an example to show that you can inject text in the chat. You can click on escape if you need escape to check who is who, or to make a bit of sound to check if everything is working. And yeah, what happened here is that you have a number. This number is the number of the windows you want to control. Okay, so if I click on this one like this, you can see that here the number is the number of this one. If I go on this one, it is the number of this one. Okay, so what you need to do is to put the number over there, and like this it will work. What happened is that if you click here and you leave the application, it records this number. So it means that if you launch again the application, if you did not leave WoW, he will remember those numbers, as you can see. So I'll give you an example. Here I remove them. So I launched the application. They lost the track of who is who. Okay. So what I do is that I click here. I see that it is this number. I copy it over there, for example. I click here, I take this number, I copy it over there, and as you can see now I can jump, roar, escape, and stuff like this, and start fishing. Basically, that's how it works. There's other stuff that, for example, here, if you click here, it should jump in all application. I know it jump on the application you focus. But if you put whoa, and I think it's, for example, 0, and you push, it push to heal every bot that is detected based on if it's really a mouse or not. And the idea here is just to show that the code I'm providing in Open Macro Input, the other application for what I'm working on, those kind of code and demo, allow to send input to plenty of applications. For example, if you have a computer that is running 3 Photoshop project and that need to export some stuff, based on that, you can ask the 3 applications at the same time, open this menu, do this, do that. So just a reminder that this application, I designed it to WoW to test the code, but it's in the idea to implement those code in a general application after WoW. So yeah, so basically, I hope that's what I show is understandable of how you can use this tool. So you will receive this zip, unzip, launch the audio stuff, launch the Unity stuff. You take the ID, you put it over there. You take the ID, you put it over there. As soon as you are ready, you click here to say, I want to fish. Based on if you want to be highly banned or almost no ban, you click here. But yeah, that's all. Have fun. Don't be an asshole. I said it in the campaign, I said it in the video. Don't be an asshole, don't kill the economy, don't kill player with the tool I provide. Don't try to harm World of Warcraft, and to avoid being banned, avoid being stupid. Don't make money and then give it to someone. Don't try to resell it. Don't try to abuse of the game, because more you do this kind of stuff, more you risk to be banned. So may the code be with you. The code will be on GitHub at the end of the campaign, and for those who want it free, wait 2 or 3 weeks after the campaign. For those who want it now to be able to use it before and at the end of the extension, it's €1, it's €5, depending on if you want it after the launch or before the launch. Have fun. See you next time.